MacDill Air Force Base. And I'll ask myself, why they don't have guys like that on Congress?
Yeah.
Or
right.
I'm not saying me, but now after I think this show, they're gonna probably subpoena me, right? I guess.
Well, I mean, maybe they'll invite you to testify in front of, hopefully, with whistleblower protection in front of Congress, as other whistleblowers have. I hope so.
Jeez, it's gonna be tough.
I hope so, but
I think it's coming out in stages.
Yeah.
I think soon we're gonna have. Now we have all these guys talking about UFOs. We got evidence, video evidence, and then we're gonna have I think, second stage of it. The grunts, the people that were told what to do.
Yeah. I just want to go back to the moon base here and then talk about some of the.
I'm trying to go around the moon base.
I know. You're trying to go to the dark side of the moon, and I keep bringing you back because, to me, I mean, as a child growing up with my Jason telescope in my front yard, as a kid going out in the middle of the night and looking up at the moon and studying it, and
I'm not an astronaut. That's the thing, you know. It's just you feel like you're there. You are there. You go through these experiences, and you have other people that are there with you.
So when you look up at the moon, like when you're at home, you're with your kids, you're just like looking up in the sky. You're like, do you like? Does it strike you like I've been there?
Yeah, it does. It does strike me, and I know a lot of people from church are going to see this show.
Yeah,
that watch it. And I don't talk to people in church about my experiences.
Yeah,
I still go to church. I still worship God. I'm from a Christian background. My father was a pastor. My wife, she's a pastor. My father-in-law, he's a pastor. Everybody in my family is religious. So I do still go to church, and I believe in God. I want people to understand that I still believe in a superior being, a powerful being. But when you go to the moon and you come back, you see everything different. You see...
How so?
I started seeing civilization different.
I bet.
I started seeing people different. I was like, I can't believe people are going through this. Like, for example, like you told me about your dad.
Yeah.
And we have these technologies.
Yeah.
Who's behind the bigger picture? Who's behind all these technologies? I know the military, we experienced all this, but it's like how can I put this? There's different pockets of people that do certain things. We got the military, we got the governments, we got the civilian sector, and then we got the people that are like super scientists that are connected and they have their own military. It's different pockets.
Yeah.
But it all bridges together. So if people say it's the military, it's connected, but I don't think it's
just the military.
Just the military. And the air
on the moon?
On the moon, it's...
How are they doing that? So you fly into this like copper tube in this craft, in the triangular shaped craft. You land. What does it smell like? What does it look like? And are you able to breathe?
There's a lot of water on the moon.
There's a lot of water?
There's a lot of water on the moon, yeah. Crystallized water on the moon. And we have technology that
decrystallizes it.
Decrystallize these water. In water we have oxygen. So you can extract certain...
Is it difficult to breathe for you? Like when you landed and came out of this...
Similar to when you climb the mountain here in... Colorado?
Yeah.
It's thin air, yeah. It's really thin, but you can still breathe. But it feels refreshing, I'm sure.
Is there water, decrystallized water sort of flowing through this facility?
No. The crystallized water flowing to the facility. But we have water. They have water. When you get off this craft,
do you say like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom? And like, oh yeah, the men's room is over there. Like, I'm just like, is it totally...
Yeah, I didn't go to the bathroom.
And how long were you there?
I don't know the time that I was there. Everything seemed like fast pace.
So there's no
similar like now.
Yeah. Like I need to go get a coffee. Like, do they offer you like, oh, you're here on the moon, would you like something?
We got these pills that they give us prior. We drink these pills. And
what do they do?
I think they lock certain things inside your body.
Huh.
Yeah.
And okay, so you're there. Can you describe I mean, you see what does it look like? Is it like a brand new building? Can you describe it?
It looks older.
Older.
It looks older structures, but it's embedded into the moon.
Okay.
Our area, but the area of these people that live there, it looks like ancient Rome type of structures.
So it's been there for hundreds of thousands of millions?
Yeah, maybe thousands of years, yeah.
So the new structure who built the new structure, do you know?
I think it was humans. I don't know who built it.
Humans in collaboration with?
Humans in collaboration with these with Nordics beings. Okay, I know the Nordics have a big connection with these beings on the moon.
So you're in this like newer facility than compared to the older Roman style structures.
Yeah.
And can you see the sky? Is it just a full building around you like a dome? Is there like
it's like a cat cave, big cavern.
Big cave, okay.
And then you hear, it's not like a bell. You hear like you hear it. You hear the moon itself.
Is it hollow? Is it an actual moon, or is it a hollow structure, as some people have suggested?
I think it's a craft of some sort.
That the whole thing is a craft.
I think it's a craft of some sort. I think it was wrong there.
Because I've heard from other people that we've had on the show who've been to the moon base, they've talked about this sound that you just mentioned, like that it almost has like an engine-like sound.
I think it's alive. I think it's alive. I think it's a craft of some sort that's been there for a long time, Clayton. That's what I think. It's a moon. Yeah.
Yeah. But who knows if, yeah.
I don't know if it's a dormant craft, if it could be turned on, or if they move it closer, it can create bigger waves on Earth. I'm not saying nothing, but I don't know. Why
would they do that? If these are kind spiritual beings, why would they cause tsunamis on Earth? Why would they cause giant waves that could bring destruction? Like that's what, from a spiritual perspective, but also just from a non-spiritual perspective, why would they do that?
There's things that we don't understand, Clayton. Why things happen? You know, why people pass away?
Right.
You know, why do we have to go to church? Why do we have to join the military? Why do we have to go to war? You know, look at us humans. Like, what do you think? Like, if you come from a different place and you look at us, right?
We're the most warring individuals we've ever seen, right?
The only species on Earth that kills each other.
Yeah.
You know? So I think throughout history, we have been resetted. You know?
We've been reset.
Type of reset.
Interesting.
And I think
it's a wake-up call.
I think we're scared that might happen again. You know? I'm not putting fear porn out there, you know?
Yeah.
But we got higher beings that are smarter than us. We got to accept that.
And far more powerful than us.
Far more powerful. That if the moon comes a couple 100 miles closer,
and they can control this,
a lot of things can be wiped out. A lot of sea level would change. Imagine if the moon gets closer, what will happen? And it was closer before. The waves were way bigger before, a couple thousand years ago.
Right.
The moon is moving away an inch and a half every year, something like that. Why? But that's thing, you know, that people would think is
crazy.
It's fiction and crazy and,
well,
you know, but
I mean, I guess you could pick, someone could watch this entire interview and take away one little thing and say, that's just crazy. But
yeah, that's nuts. Yeah.
But, so how long do you think you were there? A few 4 hours, maybe?
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah. And after that, had you gone back to the moon base since?
No, I don't
That you know of?
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I probably have, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I get back in dreams,
Yeah.
but I don't really like I remember seeing Jupiter.
What?
The rings of Saturn.
So traveling there, you didn't just go to the moon. You traveled out.
Yeah.
For what purpose? Why would they take you that?
Certain mission. We have a company that mines the rings of Saturn and mines certain things around our solar system.
We have a company that does that?
Well, not the United States, but the world. The world.
What are we getting from the rings of Saturn? What kinds of metals?
I don't know, Clayton. I don't know. I'm just an E4 in the military. I'm told what to do. I wish I was an officer, but when I got out, they gave me a paper saying that I was a war officer too, and she called me a sir, and I said, "Hey, this is wrong." She went into the office, and she's like, "I'm sorry, specialist," and she came out pale, and she switched it out, but I got that information still.
What does that mean?
War officer too?
Yeah. I mean, why would she say that? What does that mean?
What do you mean? Like, she gave me a paper
Saying that you were an officer.
saying that I was an officer.
Oh, I think you said war.
No,
W-A-R.
warrant officer.
Warrant officer. I'm sorry. She thought you were a warrant officer.
Yeah. So I have the paper that says,
Why did she think she made that mistake?
I think it was in a computer system somewhere. I'm not saying I got the documents
Interesting.
that shows that I was probably another rank. But I'm an E4. And I'm 40 years old. Do I look like an E4?
No. But they kept you there.
They kept me as an E4.
Yeah. Again, I've heard this. You're not the only one. So that's a piece of the story that I hadn't.
And I think people have heard about these 5 years and back or 15 years or 20 years and back type of programs that not the military. I'm telling you, different people have. A lot of people like to blame the military for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I tell people, join the military. It changes your life. You know, if you're 19 years old and you retire when you're 30, join the military. It's the best decision I made.
Yeah.
You know, you might go through an experience like mine. Who knows? You know?
How active is the universe? How active is the solar system with craft? Is it buzzing with activity when you talk about mining the rings of Saturn?
I don't know why I'm crying.
Well, there's tissues there.
Yeah.
I mean, how active
I'm just.
Well, this is this is not an easy thing. Imagine, I just want my audience to think about this for a moment, like what you've gone through in your life, and to think that you're coming forward in this way for the first time, revealing your name, revealing your face in this way.
I'm just E4.
Telling your story, you know? Yeah, but you're so much more than an E4, you know? And in many ways, with this interview, could help change the world. You know, getting this information out to people could help change the world. So it's very brave what you're doing, very brave. And I don't know that many of us would be able to do what you do. I mean, just anyone who's watching right now to ask themselves that question: if I was in JP's position right now, would I do this? You know, and it's a very brave thing to do.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And I say it again, I love this country. I would never go against this country. Some people say, you're a whistleblower. I'm not a whistleblower. I'm just being told.
And you've been given the green light by commanding officers.
Yeah. And they don't want to be known that they're giving me the green light. And I respect that. You know?
Yeah. I want to talk maybe the spiritual side of all of this. We talk about the interdimensionality, the spiritual side of it. What do you mean by interdimensionality with these beings? Can you maybe describe that? Because it's an amorphous term. Are we talking about how many dimensions are there? Are they traveling through dimensions on a regular basis? The way that we would walk through a door? to see our loved ones?
Read the book of Enoch.
The book of Enoch. Okay.
It gives
Spot on.
Spot on. And certain books, the books of Proverbs, the book. It's spot on.
So in Enoch, can you maybe point out a few things that maybe
The Watchers.
How does that? There are spiritual watchers who are constantly,
like I said before, they know what you're doing.
and you could say that they're angels, or they're
Angels. I think they're angels or negative entities that want you to fall and to sin, do bad things,
And there are others that want you to
flourish and talk about love. That's what I love to talk about. I talk about love.
And are they physical beings that you've seen that
I've seen the Nordics. They feel so peaceful when I interact with them. And for me, I call them angels.
Yeah.
But people call them Nordic beings. They look physical like us, like you and me. Like if I'm talking to you right now.
And do you describe some beings as disappearing?
Yeah. I have a video that I share with Dr. Sala. I grab I didn't want him to go. It's like he was giving me a message and I want him to go. And I grabbed a piece of his clothing and it ripped. And it was like a bluish rainbow color. And I went like this to it and it turns into water. And it disappears in my hand. I have a video of that.
And what happened to him?
He disappears.
Where
It's like they
phased out?
Phases out.
Where was that?
This was in Orlando, Florida, that this happened.
Outside, inside?
Outside.
Just in your backyard?
Yeah, right behind where I live.
So are you just sitting there one afternoon and
I always go outside and meditate and pray. I like to pray a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes these beings approach me and I talk to them and they talk to me and yeah.
Guide you?
Do
you feel guided by them?
Sometimes, yeah, I do.
Do they talk to you?
They talk to me. They give me ideas. Like when I came back from Brazil, I started building with a neuroscientist, actually. I started building something in Tampa, and my house got ransacked. And everything got taken away, and I stopped building. I was too scared to rebuild. And I was building like a box or it looked like a wand box that it can heal certain parts of your body depending where you put it.
And was this message given to you about how to do it?
Yeah.
So you were building this like healing wand, and you're not the only person that's told me about these healing wands.
Mm-hmm.
I've spoken to other individuals and whistleblowers in the military who've witnessed these healing wands where there was a missing limb. Mm-hmm. I think I even spoke about this when I was on Tucker Carlson's show, where they have like a missing limb, and with a wave of a wand, it's able to regrow.
Yeah, salamander.
Yeah. So you were building this in your home, which is
salamander wand.
That's what it's called?
So they call them, yeah.
And you were building this in your home. Someone just came, probably one of the nefarious black. Yeah. They just came.
And this happened also to my friend, the Air Force guy. He's also a type of scientist guy. He builds a lot of technology. And again, I'll tell you who he is after.
JP, anything else we want to talk about that we didn't cover that you want to talk about to share in your story? Or we've covered a lot of ground, but I don't want to leave any stone unturned.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
For sure.
It's all about love, Clayton. When you have that love for the people around you,
mm-hmm.
and for like you doing this because of love, right?
Right.
You love doing this.
Right.
You love bringing information because you want people to know about what's really happening. And that's beautiful of you because of you're doing this. You bring E4 is on your show.
Can share their
Talking
story.
about moon landings.
Yeah.
But it's all about the love, Clayton. That's all I could tell people. Bring the love to your family.
To your community.
Bring the love to the food before you eat. You know, bring the love. Frequency. Everything is frequency. Everything is frequency, Clayton.
Yeah.
Everything is frequency. So I just want to, you know, if you're not religious, get into a religion, you know, worship God.
Spend time meditating,
Spend
praying.
time meditating, go to church, and that will change your life. You know, fast, do a lot of fasting. It's love. That's all I can.
Well, it's a good way to end it, I will say. You know, we covered a lot of things, so to be able to end it on that, well, thank you for your bravery. And
Yeah,
thank
Clayton.
you for your courage. Thank you for your love. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you, JP. Thank you.
Thank you, Clayton.
Thank you. God bless.
Much love.
Thank you.
Akuria mate. That means heaven to earth.
Heaven to earth.
Heaven to earth.